Hello.
Welcome to another episode of All Shades of Amazing. And I remain Lolade Fayom.
And I'm Omobo Bolanle.
I will never stop being at your Raphael.
And you know Joy would always be on set.
Okay, so on this episode of Asoa, we're going to be talking about life after secondary school. But what's wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Are you guys reflecting or what?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Okay, you know, after secondary school, we get to make decisions of what do we do after school. And just before we leave school, there are exams we write like WAEC, NECO, JAM. And come on, I wrote JAM twice. First year, so bad. I failed it, honestly.
Yeah.
Second year was wonderful. It was like a stepping stone. Bola, how was, those exams for you?
I wrote JAM twice too. The first one was actually good. The second one was lower, but it was good too. And my WAEC, I don't know why I had the WAEC. I wrote GC, the boy is good, the boy is smart, the boy is brilliant.
Must you always hype yourself?
It's my fault that I'm brilliant.
For me, I feel GC is a backup plan for WAEC.
That was
It was my own
not
first up plan.
Same here.
So it was your first up plan. So
Definitely.
Oh, it seems you have a lot of people who wrote GC.
And I'm using GC.
That is it, GC.
GC is the reason why people like us are in school.
We are in school.
And the reason why we are still in school
Any GC exam though.
It's for brilliant people.
is for brilliant people like
Oh,
us.
really? So, I am sure most of us disagree with that.
Okay.
AY, how was it? How was the exams?
Just like he said, GC was the bomb. After that, WAEC and NECO, we just did it, so that it doesn't
Freestyle. You don't say we don't
freestyle.
write exam.
Exactly. That thing now. No, we were actually brilliant.
Very
Oh,
good.
Very, very brilliant.
We're brilliant, so hello.
As people
Joy,
say.
I'm brilliant.
See, before I say what I want to do, we'll just bring it down because I actually wrote JAM 4 times.
Jesus.
I wrote JAM 4 times and I am not ashamed of it.
I shouldn't be. Don't be ashamed.
I wrote JAM 4 times and what I'll say about it is the more you stay at home, Okay, it wasn't like I just wrote JAM 4 times. There was a time I went to the Polytechnic. I didn't just stay at home because I couldn't, your mates are in school and then Facebook, they won't stop uploading matriculation
Very
pictures.
intimidating.
No, but seriously.
Very.
There was
4
time I
times.
cried. Is it your 4 times?
I'm not Coco talking.
No, like, wow, but wow, 4 times. Like,
4
seriously,
times.
like, wow.
Wait, do
But
you
we're
want me to say more? I wrote JAM 4 times.
No,
and I wrote
Thank God you wrote the JAM 4 times.
Thank God you wrote
Otherwise,
exactly.
you not
Or
be here.
something,
You stopped at
yes.
number 3. I don't
Probably
know.
you'd have been our senior.
And there's a saying that the older you get, the more less knowledgeable you are.
Yeah,
Like,
really, it
you
was like
start
that because
diminishing.
the JAM score started reducing like that, and even to get to school, I beg. You see about that? Even to get, I had to do pre-degree. Now, the reason why I kept writing JAM wasn't because I wasn't passing JAM. It was because of admission. There was a particular course I had to do. I don't want to say I want to do. I had to do. There was a
Maths and
particular.
English. Very compulsory.
And then it's not like the maths. Okay, I think the only time I did maths in the uni was first year. It's not like it's so compulsory like that. But then the way the educational system of our country is structured, there are just some courses that it looks to you like. I remember in secondary school when we had to do geography. I'm like, I don't need this thing. But then it's just structured that way that we have to do some things that looks to you like, oh, I don't need this thing. But I'm here. I'm happy.
You sound like you're brilliant. I wonder how you
Seriously,
did
I
JAM
actually
4
jam 4 times. People were
We are in
saying
Not
that.
of your problem.
Now, should I tell you, we are in Nigeria and it's not about your JAM results. It's about the school you are applying to.
Motivational speaker.
Yeah.
It's not about the JAM result. A lot of people keep writing JAM. It's not because they don't have more than 200. But when you write JAM, and then, the way JAM is now, it's just a year. And if you don't get admitted, if JAM should JAM, you have to try again until you eventually
You
stand.
actually don't know. No, when you pass on extends, you don't know what failure is.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
I am
That's
not
why we've been
intimidated.
staring at her. We
I
don't
am
really
not
know what it feels like.
intimidated.
Alright.
Okay, but I feel the main question or the big question is, okay, before I go to university, do I need to learn a vocation or I just go directly to university? So I really want our opinions on it. But for me, I feel we should always, every parent should always give child opportunity to learn a vocation just before they go into the university, because it's very helpful. Someone like Joy now, okay, let's imagine now she's a makeup artist. Come on, she would have learned it earlier and gain more knowledge before entering university. And trust me, she's making her money now. So me, I'm with learning something before you go into school. There should always be, life is not rush. We don't need to rush our lives or something. There should always be a break or something. But what do you feel?
I think I'll go with you. Because the truth is, there are different ways to acquire knowledge, and school just happens to be one of those ways to acquire knowledge. Yes, and you can be educated in various ways. So I feel we should be educated even before getting that school education, like that formal education. There are certain things we learn or we want to eventually just do even after school. So why don't you just do them before getting to school? And school just it expands, it gives you this opportunity to expand whatever it is you do. You understand? Now take for instance, you're a photographer, and you learned it before gaining admission. There are a lot of things you can do compared to someone that just stays in maybe Lagos or wherever he or she works. Now when you learn it before coming to school, you see ideas from other people, you learn new things even from other photographers in schools. Then there are opportunities for you to do other things. You understand? Events in school that might not even come up. And so there are certain events that might come up in wherever you stay that you might not get the opportunity to go to. But in school, come on, you're a student now. You always have one event or the other that you can snap, and even when people insult you, you learn from them. Yeah. So whatever it is you want to learn, I feel personally, I should have just stayed at home a year. Actually I did, but I should have just focused on what I wanted to learn. Like, okay, this is what I wanted to do. I want to be a fashion designer, or I love tailoring, I love sewing. Now I will learn it. I will take this 1 year before writing jam, before taking work or anything. I want to focus on being a very good tailor, a fashion designer. And after that doesn't stop me from going to university. You understand? I can go there and study wherever it is I want to study, and I just put both of them and become so super dope. You can see the way I'm dressed. Thank you.
Ah, God. But Bola, must you always hype yourself?
I'm wearing jacket.
No, he needs to. He doesn't too will. He needs to hype himself, please.
Right.
Joy, do you agree with us, or like you're against it?
I think for me, after secondary school, the big question should come. Okay, who exactly am I? Because I think that is when you know, oh, this is what you should do. Now, if I just want to learn something, I know that there were a lot of people around me when I left secondary school, and some people went to learn tailoring, hairdressing, this, that, and then they didn't even use up to 6 months there. Do you know? Let's look at it from that angle. Now, it's not just about going for those things because you need to. You have to. I think that point you should be able to. Okay, this is what I want to do with my life. These are the things that would add value to my life. Okay, when I was going to learn makeup, now I'm someone who gets frustrated with certain things. I had to do something I was passionate about.
So, I have 2 questions for you. Now, I know definitely after 4 jam, you must ask, who are you now? That one is normal. But if you get frustrated easily, first jam, second jam, third jam, you're not frustrated.
Okay, wait. This is it.
Who are you? That's the big question.
Sincerely, I actually agree with you guys. But on this part of you learning something before going to school, are you not thinking it depends on what you're going to learn in school also? Now, take for instance, I'm going to study medicine as a course. And I actually learned something like makeup, or let me say hairdressing, for instance. And I have people that I have to attend to in places really far away from school. I have to take weekends off. Now tell me how easy it would be to balance.
Should I answer
you have
the
to
question?
be wise about it.
Should I answer the question?
You have to be wise about it.
The truth is, you know your priority.
Exactly.
And you know medicine is very, very important. And you're smart. So you don't have to say because of the money you would go and make hair or so, and you will know that it has to be easy for you. It doesn't affect your schooling. You can be a medical doctor. Okay, what if you don't have? That is the only way you can sponsor yourself.
Exactly.
No, but okay, but like this is
expensive.
no. What you said was it is actually advisable for parents to give their kids opportunities to learn
to see their strength in
vocational
other things. Yes.
trade or something,
yes,
so that when they get to school it actually helps them, stand on themselves and feel like, okay, I'm man enough to actually do some things to fetch money.
We have certain people that actually studied medicine and doing ways.
I know. See, I am not being against you guys, but what I'm just trying to say is let us look at it from that aspect. Thinking about what you said, priorities, first things first. Okay, why didn't I finish primary school and learn a trade?
You can't. It doesn't affect you.
I know of someone on Instagram who runs a kid entrepreneur, like kids who are entrepreneurs. So it doesn't stop you
at all. See, God knows 24 hours is enough for everything we want to do.
Exactly.
Okay, that was why He gave us 24 hours.
Sincerely, I really agree with you guys, but I'm still standing on the fact that there are things that actually come first. Why not let us finish this particular phase of our life? Now, take for instance, just like you said, these things in some ways, the way you guys are thinking can actually bring about low self-esteem. Let me give an instance. I'm coming. You would actually say what you want to say, but let me give an instance. You finish secondary school, your friends are in school.
Okay.
You're learning a trade.
Alright.
This part of the world, this part of the country, so to say, would not make you know that this is something you chose to do because you really understand why you're doing it.
So are you
These people, but I'm coming.
Alright.
These people will come back from school, just like she said from the beginning,
Okay.
upload pictures of matriculation, upload pictures of they being in class, and some other things, like making you know that they are in school. There's this way you naturally, for some people, you naturally start having this low self-esteem. You start feeling this bad about really.
Okay, right. I
sincerely.
get you.
Do you get what I'm
So
trying
are
to
you
say?
telling me now that Joy intentionally wanted to stay at home?
So-
Now,
no.
I'm sure she didn't. You didn't stay at home because you wanted to learn.
Exactly.
But you ended up staying at home.
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen will happen. So even if
Right.
you choose not to learn something because you don't want to stay at home, you might still end up staying at home because you didn't pass. So why don't you just grow? You don't understand.
What I would even say.
Why don't you just grow before going?
To learn something. Joy wanted to
What
say
I would
something.
even say is, now I want to learn something.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I know what is pushing me, and it is that push. I was saying it that I get frustrated easily. I went for something that would push me. Now, as much as my friends are doing this, as much as my friends are doing that, I know what I am doing. So as much as if someone pushed me to do it, it would have been different.
Right.
But then you know when you are sitting down with somebody that said this thing I want to do it, and come what may, I will do it.
But guys, let's look at this in another way. What if someone who's an orphan and who can't further education just because of money and everything? So what do you tell that kind of person? Are you trying to tell me that kind of person just
She
going
just
to
give
school?
up and
Why are you going to pay for your
Come
school
on.
fees? And come on,
You need
with your
something to fall
vocational
back
skills,
on.
you can get money.
No,
to
sincerely,
help yourself in school,
sincerely,
to
I
sustain
am
yourself in
not
school.
against vocational skills. In fact, I'm just saying my own perspective would actually go with you learning it after school. We just have 4 years. You'll be able to even go more, have more experience. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people will rush some things up in 6 months and then you don't even see the reason why you did that. Would you tell me that it's everybody that learned a trade before coming into school that are using it to actually make money in school?
that was why I said it's not even about the money. At times,
Exactly.
if
At times
the
it's
money
not.
if the
It's
money
just
is
a
if the
phase
money
of
is
life.
needed, fine. Like you need it to sponsor yourself and all that. But some people are just like, you need to discover your strengths and know where you're strong at. You understand? Now I know I love drawing, or probably I love painting. I can just do that before going to school, like learn. You understand? Expand that knowledge. And when you get to school, it's not as if that's the main thing you'll be
Main thing why
focusing
you've
on.
gone to
But when the
school.
opportunity comes, people knows that that guy is a medical doctor and he even paints. It makes you look good, nigga.
Yes,
And
it ha-
another
it adds
aspect.
It adds to it, like
He
doctor
gives you the
and a
swag.
painter, like,
You know, look at
so
me now.
cool.
I'm presenting and I'm fine. Do you understand?
But I must you always hype yourself. This is the third time I'm saying.
You said something about after school we should learn to that we can learn our vocations and all that. But come on, our lives are so structured and planned that after secondary school we feel with university next, and after university we have NYSC. After NYSC work. After work we want to marry. And
What I was
please,
even
when
going to
you
say is, does it make sense? Now, where would you prefer the question that after secondary school you're asking yourself, what do I do with my life? Or after spending 4 years, a lot of people do it, and then it hurts me that it is after your 4th year you now start asking yourself, what's next?
And that time you have seen some results, it's scary. Then you start asking yourself that, what's next?
So
Like
you
that
should
your own
you
jam
should have-
now. After the third jam,
You
you're
always
like,
have to talk about my
you
job.
should have told us.
Okay, so concluding part now, I feel both are actually very important.
Very important.
If you can learn a vocation before you enter school, maybe probably because JAM isn't favoring you, please go ahead. But if you can't balance it and you feel school is your priority,
You're not the
please
working
go ahead.
type. No
So,
problem.
just,
Go and
the
write
thing
jam.
is about you learning to balance things and you actually
Understanding
understanding that can you do this. It's actually right. There are some people who actually learn some vacations and they're
They are not using it
in
for
school.
anything. And I
So
guess this has to do more with how much you actually understand yourself, just like he said earlier. So things like
so
this actually matter.
Joy, do you have
So
anything
for me, I'll just say whatever it is you want to do. Now, after secondary school, we're talking about after secondary school, and that point, you should just, I know you can't really decide. You might not be able to decide, but then at that point, you should take your life. Like I'm saying this with so much emotion. Take your life to
Take your
yourself.
life.
Take your life.
Take your life.
Take your life, oh.
Take your life.
Joy is
For
saying,
yourself.
Joy is saying this
take
with
your
you.
life, oh.
Take your life. More jam.
Ask
This
yourself,
experience.
who
Ask
am
your-
I?
Who am I?
What do I want to do?
What
Your
jam?
life.
It's not joke.
Because you're just going to live once, and then if you just let me do this, let me play. Before you know it, then your mates are getting married, and then you're just entering university.
I think
Some of
we
my
need to
mates
ask
were
Joy.
7 when I got
Joy,
to
are your
pre-degree.
mates married already?
My mates are married. Some of my mates were already 7 when I got to pre-degree. So you can imagine some already have 2 children.
You should expect that now.
No, don't be good by this. But what I'm just trying to say is take your life, whatever it is. I'm not saying you have to wait for something. Those that are married, see, some people didn't go to school. Some people didn't go to the university and then they are doing fine. Now, if they were in school, they might have been frustrated. So it's just about taking your life. What is? Just ask yourself that big question. What do you want?
Yeah,
What do you want?
I think we need
It's not
to
like you now go
we
to
need to
school.
applaud
You will
Joy,
fail. You will do this. You will do that. You'll be trying it. People should have applauded me. I'm talking with so much faith.
You people
Because
should stop making me answer.
now you would your head will eat a lot of things in school. You try this, you try. There are a lot of people that are moved by like every wind of doctrine now. Once you see people doing makeup, you go there. People are doing this, you go there. See, let me talk. Know what you want to do with your life. You only have this one life, so that it's not when you now know they have break and then there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Please take your life to yourself.
Thank
you only
you.
have this one life.
Thank you.
Bobola, we are taking our life.
What are we going to do?
What are we doing with
We are
it?
not just looking handsome like what are we
What are
going
we
to do
doing
with
to
our
do?
life?
do we have to
Thank you,
offer?
girl.
And so that
Thank
this is
you,
it, Joy.
guys.
Auntie
What
Joy.
do you
Auntie Joy. Auntie Joy.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
ma'am.
guys.
So just like you've heard,
Thank
she has said it all.
Thank you for staying in tune. Thank you so much. And you can follow us on our Instagram page at Asoa on our
Twitter, the same thing. It's @Atsua_Atsua.
Facebook, All Shades of Amazing.
And on YouTube, all shades
And
of
please
amazing.
remember to drop your comments, your
Very
questions.
important.
You might not even align with us that whatever you think is right, just put it there. Life is sweet, life is wide. Ask yourself, what do you want to do?
And
Thank you
finally,
so much.
take your life.
yeah. Our Asoa, I'm saying
Bye.
See you next time.